If you're a woman over 50 who's trying to build muscle, get stronger, get lean, maybe you even compete like in bodybuilding or like me in powerlifting, then you've probably wondered, do I need these special shoes? Do I need this special piece of equipment? Do I need to be on that special diet? Do I need this waist trainer? Do I need to take that supplement? Because if you spend enough time on social media, you start to believe that you're not really serious about reaching your goals without these things. I know because I did. So recently I attended the Music City Fit Expo held in Nashville. And I remember going by the vendor booths and seeing the advertisement for a mouth guard. Now, this mouth guard is used by this world-class world powerlifter named Jen Thompson, who I greatly admire and respect and I follow on social media. And when I saw the mouth guard, I thought, maybe I need this. So I messaged my coach. And when I asked him about it, he said, no, you don't need that. And he proceeded to explain to me that the same effect can be done with a regular mouth guard. He said that when he used to use a mouth guard, that he didn't notice any difference in performance. So that conversation made me reflect on my bodybuilding and powerlifting journey. When I was a bodybuilder, I never jumped on these fad diets that were popular out there. Um, I didn't jump on, the paleo bandwagon. I didn't jump on the keto bandwagon. I just followed the nutrition plan that my coach gave me. It put me in a caloric deficit, which was specifically designed for me to lose body fat. I trained consistently, and honestly, I wasn't using that many supplements. It wasn't until I started preparing for a bodybuilding show was when I started taking in more supplements over and above than what I was already taking. I mean, stuff like, a fat burner, L-carnitine, protein, an enzyme to help digest the protein I was eating, some other supplements, multivitamins. And those supplements I was taking at the direction of my coach, but outside of that, I wasn't relying on the supplements to get results. So fast forward to powerlifting. I've been powerlifting now for a little over 4 years, and I use very little equipment compared to the other lifters. I don't use knee sleeves. I don't use shin guards. I don't use special lifting shoes. I don't even use ammonia salts or chalk. For some time, I wondered if that meant I wasn't really a serious lifter. And I remember one time watching a YouTube video by a gentleman who I greatly respect and admire, who is actually a professor in exercise science. He was critiquing the workout plan of a wrestler named John Cena. And he noticed that John Cena, when he was doing squats, that he was wearing lifting shoes. And he made a comment. He said, "Oh, he's wearing lifting shoes. He's a serious lifter." And I remember that comment stuck with me because I was wondering, well, I don't use lifting shoes. Does that mean I'm not a serious lifter? I asked my coach, do I need lifting shoes? And he said, no, you don't need lifting shoes. He said if I had a issue reaching depth in my squat because of ankle mobility issues, then he would have recommended, but I don't use them because I don't need them. So this is where I think a lot of women over 50 get stuck and overwhelmed. We're constantly being told that we need something else. We need a special diet. We need a special supplement, a piece of equipment. We need another gadget. We need a shortcut. And we assume that because someone is stronger, more advanced in their fitness journey, they're more successful, even though they could be younger than us, that we need what they're using too. But the truth is this: basics still matter the most. Progressive strength training, adequate protein, adequate recovery, consistency, patience, and having a knowledgeable coach who can help you determine exactly what you need, like certain piece of equipment or supplements that can help solve a problem. So if you're feeling overwhelmed by all the products and equipment that is being marketed to you, just remember this. Don't buy equipment just because someone else uses it. Don't buy supplements just because an influencer uses them. And don't jump on a diet just because everyone else is talking about it. The most successful athletes and people that I know that are in fitness, they're not chasing the latest diets or purchasing the latest gadget. They're mastering the fundamentals. So I'd love to hear from you. Have you ever purchased a fitness product that promised to give you certain results only to end up in disappointment? Let me know in the comments below. And if you're a woman over 50 who's trying to get stronger, build muscle, and get lean, then make sure you subscribe to the channel.